Hey, what is up, AUSers? So in this video, I'm going to explain what is shorting, kind of the fundamentals behind it, not how to trade, but what is shorting, and also where those shares come from, and when you can and cannot short, and understanding how that actually works and how sometimes people will say, oh, it's hard to borrow, which you'll find out what that means here in a second, or oh, I can't short it. So basically, shorting is betting against a stock and thinking it's going to go down. Okay, so I don't trade penny stocks, and I consider MBOT, this stock right here, a penny stock. It's at $8 now. It was at almost 20. It had a big run up. Was at $1.38. I don't trade these things because I like to always have shorts available. So what I'm saying is I trade stocks like Netflix, and basically what shorting is. Basically, you are borrowing shares directly from the broker when you click send. I don't believe you need margin to do it. Maybe not. I forget. But you need margin definitely for going over your cash capital. So if you have $1,000 and you want to trade with $4,000, you got to have margin for that. Obviously, that's a different video though. Anyway, shorting is basically when you short how many shares you want on a stock, and you market it in, so right away you sell those shares. So you're borrowing shares from a broker and you're selling them on a stock right away. And you're betting that in the near future, or day trading, it's pretty much in the next 30 minutes or an hour, that stock's going to go down way below where you shorted it at, and you would buy back those shares, the equal number of shares that you shorted, and you'd give those shares back to the broker. It all happens automatically, but that's basically what happens. You give it back to the broker, and then you get to keep the margin, the money left over. You know what I mean? So if you sold at not $20, let's just say 20, and then you bought back at 10, I mean that's let's say one share you did it at, but that's $10 right there that you get to keep for yourself. But anyways, so brokers get shares through share pools that they share. That's a different share, but they share with different brokers, and those are shares that are just sitting there, and they can be used for anyone that wants to short that particular stock. But how they get them is either the broker will buy the shares themselves if they feel like it's worth it to offer for their clients for you to enable you to short, or they get the share, they borrow the shares from investors. And that's the big key silver lining what I just said. They borrow the shares from investors. So that's why it's so easy to short stocks like Netflix, because there are so many investors with so many shares. I mean, you can get those things like right now. You know what I mean? That there's so many that people, and then they loan them to the brokers for a little bit of interest, so they make money off of you shorting them. But there's stocks like penny stocks like MBOT, and I don't like these. I hate them. These piece of shit stocks, but whatever. There's so many people interested in shorting them. So what few shorts there are out there to short them, they've already been taken. And so you'll see a little symbol up here somewhere. I forget where it is. It says like HTB, hard to borrow. I don't know. You have to figure out where at your broker where that's at. But like on these, they're really hard to short because, like I said, everyone wants to short them because they're penny stocks because they generally go down. And it's hard for the brokers to find shorts for them because no one's really investing in them. So that's kind of like the gist behind it. And just so you know, if you're confused about this charting setup, these candles aren't 1 minute, they are 1 day. So so that's why it's such a crazy swing. These aren't 1 minute. If this was a 1 minute chart, I'd be freaking out. But yeah, so this is every little candle here is a day. The low, the high, and same here, this big wick, the high way up here. So yeah, that's kind of the basics of shorting. I like to do it a lot. It just kind of depends what kind of mindset you develop as a trader. I'm pretty good at shorting, to be honest. And it's not like I'm getting crazy and shorting stuff like, this. I'm shorting stuff like Netflix off of just like moderate highs. I'll show you. Kind of like this stuff. I took all of my lines off, by the way. I have a lot of indicators that I keep on. I took them off to make this video real simple and concise for anyone watching, anyone that's new. So this is kind of the basics of shorting. I hope you guys like it. So just remember there is a risk to shorting. There's a risk to any kind of investment you make. And if you hold shorts overnight, there may be interest from your broker. So yeah, just remember that. Good luck, guys.